most about Rick Carlisle's coaching style and the way that his approach kind of bleeds into the team?
Just the freedom that he gives them, the joy that his team plays with.
And you mentioned in the last game, or prior to the last game, about some of the differences in terms of postseason versus the regular season. What's your focus in terms of the group and pushing the group forward?
What do you mean?
Well, just in terms of a little lost here. Sorry. Just in terms of the approach in the regular season in executing closeouts, and also in the postseason similarities and differences.
I said that? Yeah. What did I say? I thought I was saying that the regular season and the postseason were the same when it comes to the detail and the things that you have to do.
Right, but did you see some differences in that, or is it the same?
No. I mean, the things remain the same. Like I think the scouting reports are the same, personnel tendencies are the same. You just have to do them with a higher level of intensity, a higher level of focus. But the details and the process that go into winning a game remain the same. Transition defense, individual defense, pick and roll defense, offensive execution. You just got to do it with higher physicality.
Jalen made All-NBA last year. Was not recognized in that regard this year. He has said he's playing the best basketball of his life. Do you talk to him about what matters, what doesn't matter? Just the lack of recognition, I guess, for maybe what he's done this year?
No, I mean, I don't have to. I mean, he's a very mature guy, so I don't have to do that. But, he has a great outlook on life. He knows what's important and what's not, and, he works really hard, and, he knows who he is as a person and a player, so that's the most important thing.
And how do you view the way that it seems like people look at the way your guys have sacrificed and giving up shot attempts, and maybe some of the reaction, some of the criticism of players in their own personal production, when what they've done has produced a team that won 64 games and has only lost 2 games so far in the playoffs?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't paid too much attention to it, but I obviously know it's there. But to me, like, at the end of the day, like, it's a group of guys that just want to win. So I think I said it after the series, like, everybody wants to win until it's, like, really time to do whatever it takes. And up until this exact point, everybody on our team has put together the physical, the mental approach towards doing anything and everything to give us the best chance to win. And so that's all you can ask for in a team, is that each guy brings that type of mindset. Like, whatever we got to do to win, we'll do. Screening, passing, rebounding, defense. And so I think that's one of the biggest strengths of this team thus far, and we'll kind of see how it plays out. But I think that should be the biggest thing, is just a group of guys that want to win.
Similar to that, Joe, Jason getting first team for the 3rd straight year. What stood out to you most about his season, and what does this series call for from him in terms of the way they're guarding him and what he has to do? Yeah,
every series and game is different. So last game it called for a balance of handling and screening. It's always going to call for defense. So we'll see if there are any adjustments there. But I think that's been every year you try to grow, and I think he's gotten better at, because of the type of team that we have, he's been guarded differently, different ways throughout the season, and he's been able to kind of solve the puzzle, so to speak, throughout the game, and continues to bring a high level of defense. So just continues to get better as a player.
Joe, when a player makes a process change, whether it's small, like changing their diet, changing their shoes, or big, like working with a veteran, changing their workout routine, we then spill a lot of ink analyzing, okay, what changed this year versus that year. I'm curious, big or small, is there a process change that you've gone through here in the playoffs that you think is making an impact of some sort?
I think that same answer I gave all year, time. It's always going to be that way. You have time, you have continuity, you have a season to go over about how you want to do things. You have experiences to pull from the year before. So it's just time, and I hope each and every year, for however long this thing goes on, you just get better and better each year, and you learn from the positive and the mistakes. You're always going to make mistakes no matter how long you do it. You're always going to have some type of success, however long you do it. So just time.